Hello, 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 everyone, and happy Friday. So today I wanted to talk about motivation really quickly, really briefly. And this is the question I receive a lot. And then I finally understood what really motivates people and how to sustain it. So why motivation doesn't last longer or only last for a few days. It's because motivation is something where we feel inspired, we feel that burning desire, and then you basically do everything that's required to go after it. The problem is that people often get motivated during social conversations. So maybe they talk about something really inspiring and they have an idea and they think, oh my gosh, that really feels great, that sounds great, that's what I want to do. Or maybe they read a book and they feel inspired by stories in the book and they feel, well, if they could do it, I could do it. Or maybe they go to a live event and they spend a couple of days listening to all the possibilities and opportunities that are out there for you, and they go home and they feel like, oh my goodness, I really want to make it happen. And then a few days later, they just kind of lose it. Put yes if you agree or if you remember one of those moments, because I've had many of those in my life. So just put a thumbs up if you agree, if you've been there before. And what to do now to make that motivation last longer, or as long as you need to, until you accomplish your goal. So first of all, really important is to surround yourself with like-minded people. So people that you can brainstorm with about those ideas, people that you can talk to and they can inspire you to make it happen, people that push you forward as well. I love one of the quotes that I read a long time ago, and I totally agree with that. And it says something like, you have to do it by yourself, but you cannot do it alone. We need that social support. Not just anybody, but people who operate on the same level of thinking as you are. So people who think in a big picture, people who think with a mindset of great ideas, and people who want to develop. If you surround yourself with people like that, you probably feel energized as well. You may notice that many times when you speak to people and you maybe just met someone and within a second you just feel really energized, is because that person has a purpose, that person has a vision, that person has a goal, and they literally transform that energy onto you. So number two is have a purpose. So if you know what you want, if you really made that mental decision that you want to change something in your life, that you want to achieve something in your life, and you committed yourself to it, because making a decision is a different process and it's a lot of time misunderstood. People make decisions but then they give up on it. That's not a committed decision. That's just sort of a hope or a want, and they give up at the first bump, I would say. So a committed decision is something that you really decided to make it happen and you take results into account, no excuses. So when you have that purpose, when you have that vision, there's a lot of a big chance that you will accomplish it, because you'll feel that burning desire, you'll feel that motivation. But again, motivation doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. You have to develop it through having a purpose. People who have purpose are happy. People who know what they want, they're energetic. People who going towards something, they just come across as a really prosperous individual. So you probably can come across people like that, maybe in your workplace, maybe among your friends. You can notice that some people just have it. Some people just have that kind of charisma. Some people just can have that energy, and it's because they know what they want in life and they're working towards it. And number three, what I wanted to tell you is basically you have to develop a deeper understanding about what's going on within you. So basically deeper understanding about yourself, who you are and what you are. And what I mean by that is, because when you're going to be going towards that goal, working towards your purpose, you're going to have all sorts of challenges and obstacles on your way. One of them will be fear from unknown, perhaps, or fear from what if I can't make it happen. But if you study about yourself, if you really get that deeper understanding on what is fear, what is procrastination, why do we procrastinate, how to develop a quick decision-making process, and that's all about habits and mentality. When you get that understanding, you'll push through those when they come in your way. Fear, there's nothing wrong with feeling fear. Fear is a part of growth. It's really good for you. Motivation, I've already mentioned. You have to motivate yourself. You have to make that decision first of all, and then the rest will happen. But it starts from a decision. So motivation starts from a decision, and then you have to feed that motivation of yours every single day with a picture that you have about your goal. And why do we procrastinate? We procrastinate because we have lack of belief in ourselves in most cases. So we procrastinate because we think that we might not have enough, or we might not have what it takes to achieve that goal. So that's why people procrastinate. Not only about the goal that they're working towards, or that could happen even at work. If we don't feel good enough, if we don't feel ready enough, we procrastinate. And that probably happens with everybody that has a big list to do. So they would start from things that they know what to do, and the big tasks, usually the most important, so they'll procrastinate on it because it makes them feel uncomfortable. It makes them feel that they lack that confidence. And confidence is something that you can develop as well. So confidence is a very interesting topic again. A person might be very confident in one area, but they may totally lack confidence in another area. Having said that, I wanted to also invite you to a teaching seminar that will talk about the topics I've just mentioned in a deeper understanding. So in order to have all of this, so have the motivation, have the understanding, develop that understanding, develop a decision-making process of it, you got to become a quick decision maker in order to really achieve what you want, and also surround yourself with people like yourself who are ambitious, who are going towards something bigger than just the current situation or the current life. And you have to develop a purpose. So knowing what you want is crucial. Not many people know how to do it, but the only way to do so is either read books. There's lots of books about it, but it may take you a long, long time to read all of them, or you need to study or attend a seminar. A seminar I used to attend a few years ago that really helped me to jump on board, I would say, who really helped me to understand all of these, because all you need is understanding. And I love the proverb that says, in all you're getting, get understanding. That is literally a key to your freedom. So one of the events that's happening today, tomorrow, and Sunday is a teaching event that will tell you all about motivation, setting and achieving goals, how to overcome procrastination, what is your ability to do stuff. So basically your potential is infinite, how to develop it, how to overcome fear, or rather face it, because you can't really overcome fear. Fear is something that's always going to be present when you're about to do something new. So how to really understand fear and how to face it. So all of this and more will be taught by Bob Proctor, my mentor, who's absolutely amazing. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and click on the link below this video, sign up, do something different, do something good for yourself, and I'll see you then. Thanks again. Speak to you soon. Bye.